Recreational Outrage. Recreational Outrage. Recreational Outrage. Recreational Outrage. Recreational Outrage.
And then I hit
Welcome
record.
to the Jizz Factory. Special guest, Austin Black.
The hardest worker at the Jizz Factory.
our longest running union man.
Yeah.
He's a union man on strike.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get back in the Jizz Factory. That's all I want. But you got to pay me the right wage
Yeah.
and the right babe.
Yeah.
Nice dude.
I thought you had something
You
to
can
say.
only go
dude.
so far with the Jizz
Yeah,
Factory. It's
Oh, we could get further.
Yeah, this-
true.
Yeah, I think the union is all about coming together
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. It is.
for better results.
In especially in sticky situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. So
yeah.
explain more about your Rizz hole that you have on these.
Dude, yeah,
Young
I'm just
women.
out there. I'm trying to, because I was off the apps for like a while.
Okay.
You know? Well, yeah, because I mean, probably for like a couple years.
Yeah.
You just talk about it like you were.
I know. I'm saying I'm being very dramatic about it. Like, yeah, dude, it was a tour. It was a crazy tour that I didn't think I was gonna come on the other side of. Oh, I'm just so bad on them. So I deleted them because I go, this makes me feel bad.
They're
about
almost
myself.
depressed. Yeah, they're very depressing.
They're
when
very
they don't
depressing.
work. Yeah.
Are there people that are good at them?
Yeah, there are.
I think they're called
Really?
women.
Yeah.
But they have a certain set of skills.
Yeah.
That, like,
certain
makes them,
set. Yeah.
Those skills are very rounded.
Do you ever like get like the? This happens to me a lot, dude, where you'll get a like. Maybe it's just the app trying to get you on there, but it'll say, "Hey, someone liked you," and then you go there and it's immediately gone.
Oh, no.
Like they unliked you in the time that they sent the notification to the time that you went to
they're
go
like,
look.
oh, shit,
Yeah,
accident.
wrong guy. Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. No, I am a little curious about that with Bumble because
Okay.
they say like they show you like two.
Damn,
like,
it's just me. That's not good.
There's like they show you like they're like, oh, these are the people that like you, but it's like a blurred out photo unless
Right.
you pay like the subscription.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you see the blur and then like you can see some colors through it.
Yeah.
So then like I'll be swiping, but I'm like also being like, okay, if this was blurry,
Is this the
chick that
person?
likes
Yeah.
me? Like you're only giving so many likes. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
I got to use them on the most prestigious.
On who
page.
might have already liked me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like the idea of that blurry filter helping if you're like, it's like if you were drunk, would you hook up with this
Oh,
lady? It's a
that's so
completely
funny.
different
Yes.
swipe.
I only look at it while I'm like stumbling out of a bar.
Have you seen somebody in a bar just alone swiping? I think it
No.
looks so lonely.
That's
because there's
sad.
always other humans. You can
Right.
talk to a person at the bar. There's going to be a lady there, but just.
It's probably just like for some people. I bet you it's just like checking Instagram.
For
You know what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're just
yeah.
like, I got to get my swipes in.
It's
yeah.
it's like reps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, if I have downtime, I just
Swipe.
I get in there and I go, which is funny, and be like, I got a couple free minutes. Let me just see if I'll find the love of my life.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like,
See if I can find my kids a stepmom.
let me squeeze in my future real quick.
Yeah.
I've got 10 minutes to. It's either Duolingo or.
Yeah, learning Spanish or trying to find a mother to my child. Yeah, man, it's
One helps the other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's it's tough with like because you're like, oh, should I like on Hinge, like should I like him or should I like put a witty message in one of their like writing prompts?
Yeah.
Which the writing prompts suck too.
Of course.
I can't believe you get phantom likes, dude. That's
I
crazy.
get phantom like, or I get like the fake Asian ladies.
Likes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Sometimes I see the bots on there.
Yeah. It's like
and
this doesn't make me feel good. Like,
True,
yeah.
I know. But sometimes I'll be hammered
Yeah.
on like Bumble or Hinge, and I can like I'm like, oh, this might be a bot, but then I'm also like, but she's also really hot.
Yeah.
So maybe I should also just shoot my shot,
Yeah,
just
right.
in case.
Maybe I will buy your kid a Steam card.
Yeah.
I can't help but think now, like seeing like a beautiful foreign woman in real life, and I'm just like, look at that bot.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Russian bot.
Yeah, this is clearly a part of the
two over there.
who made you up?
What election are you stealing?
Yeah, no, it is. The bots get me.
I mean,
and then
technically there are bots in real life. It's NPCs, right?
Yeah, those just
NPCs
floating around.
Yeah, which I'm still not 100% sure if I do understand that term.
Non-playing.
Non-playable character.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I know that, but like, so it's like if you're playing like GTA and you walk by a guy and he's like, and I'm not gonna put that in my toaster, and then it's like, all right, that guy doesn't matter.
It's anybody that like finds the perfect item at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like their life is
basically
summarized by 4 words on a towel.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah,
I would say this year, like the Republican debates is just like all NPCs.
Oh, true.
Right.
Yeah. No, completely. It is just people that don't actually need to exist.
They don't matter. Yeah,
but they are here for our story.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. I might be an NPC, dude.
Yeah,
I've
thought it.
Thanks, dude.
No, I think you're the hero to your own story, dude.
True, I am. Aren't we all the hero to our own story, guys?
I think. Are we? Are you asking us?
Morally?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Morally? I don't know. I could be an anti-hero.
You think you're the enemy of your own story?
Yeah, I like being a bad boy. So if I could, that'd be way
Self-saboteur.
cooler. What?
A self-saboteur.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it also is like to be an anti-hero now.
Yeah.
Well, with that Obama photo of him hiding his cock, I actually don't know if that's villain or hero vibes.
That's actually Michelle.
Oh, right. right.
And hey, I'd vote for her, right? Look at that face.
Dude,
How could you not?
the pubes.
Yeah.
The pubes are crazy.
The mound.
Yeah.
His dad gave him that for Hanukkah. First day of Hanukkah.
Yeah. The 69th
I
day.
knew Hanukkah sucked. I just wasn't sure why. But do you think like an NPC knows they're an NPC, or that's not something you know?
I don't think so, because they're there for the purpose of the story. So
Okay, right.
if you have those thoughts, you must not be an NPC.
right,
The fact that you even question it.
Yeah.
yeah, damn.
Yeah. I think that there's people that literally like their bubble is so small and so they're so satisfied with not pushing any boundary.
Yeah.
I do think that there's people that literally just have everything they've ever had and they're okay with that. Because I have family members that are like that.
Yeah.
You know, like my dad, like definitely born and raised, same town, never gonna go
Yeah.
anywhere.
That's what I was thinking. I was like thinking like smaller towns where it's like, you know,
But he's stoked on it.
yeah, it is.
He's got no qualms.
Yeah.
I don't think he would want to be anywhere else.
Does he have a man cave?
If you want to consider his office, the
I'll
man
consider that a
cave.
man cave.
Is he chilling there?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a man cave.
It's mostly like a desk and, you know, paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad has a sick man cave, dude.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Is it like one of the ones where there's like 3 steps down into it?
Oh, dude, it's like fucking 20 steps, bro.
Oh, damn, that's
yeah,
nice.
dude,
It's a real cave.
Yeah, it's a real cave. Yeah, there's drawings on the walls of early Earth beings. At least that's what he calls Emmett Smith. I don't know. This was the first ever man.
This is what Jesus looked like.
Yeah. He was in a Cowboys jersey, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Real men only.
Yeah, dude. No, it's he married a lady who already just had a really nice house, and then he started adding his own little shit, and it's like he's got a shuffleboard, he's got golden tea down there.
Golden tea.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
The virtual golf, right?
Yeah, like what, you know, like where it has like a little ball on the counter, and then you can like
totally.
Yeah.
I was picturing GoldenEye.
That would be way cooler.
He's got GoldenEye. I was like, all right,
He's
that
getting
actually.
hammered on martinis and playing an old video game.
In the N64.
I mean,
Yeah,
Golden Tee is also a pretty old game, right?
it is. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's that bar vibe.
Damn, that sounds sweet.
It is. No, and he's so good at Golden Tee.
Does he have a bunch of like old dudes that he chills with?
Yeah.
Or is it just him in his man cave?
A lot of times, I think, it is like during the week, it's him a lot. But then he'll invite over like my uncle, my uncle Johnny, who's like this tiny little Mexican dude, and he always like only buttons like half of his shirt up, and he tells all women that his name's Johnny Love.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
That's like a requirement of a friend in a man cave.
Yeah. No, that is like that like legally as an uncle, you have to call yourself Johnny Love.
Yeah, not button your shirt up all the way.
Yeah.
Does he have a gold chain?
Dude, he does.
Yeah, I've heard. Nice.
What sport did he play in high school that he still talks about?
Oh, all of them. Dude. Football. I will say, I've actually played golf with him. He's very good at golf.
Yeah.
Old dudes have a
Golden tee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True. He plays virtual and real life golf.
IRL.
Yeah. IRL. Yeah.
You see, Johnny Love is not an NPC.
No, dude.
He's got his own spin-off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
like Frasier.
Yeah.
He's like a Disney Plus Marvel show.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, we can't give him a movie, but 6 episodes, we'll keep it tight.
Yeah, right, yeah.
He's like the friendly uncle.
It's like a what if episode.
Yeah. What if my dad never got married?
Yeah. What if my mom married my Uncle Johnny?
Yeah. A what if episode.
What if I was Austin Love?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny to imagine just people being like what if stories. Yeah. Kids kind of are just what if stories of like their parents.
Oh, definitely, dude. Oh, yeah.
They live through the kids like that.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Dude, that's me at my son's basketball games, dude.
Oh,
I'm just,
yeah.
I'm
No
up in
way.
the stands. I'm like, trap. Look at the paint. Eyes up.
Oh, that's dude.
Yeah,
my
dude.
dad was not. My dad literally just wanted me to lose the whole time.
Dude, I pace in the stands.
Yeah,
You pace?
Yeah,
Whoa.
dude. Yeah, dude. It's intense. But his team's undefeated, so
fuck
Okay.
really.
it's working, dude. Yeah, they're 5-0. They're playing in the championship on Tuesday, dude. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god! So
You
that's-
are a
that's big
proud
day for
dad.
you.
Yeah, dude, and he got, this is not, I don't know, this isn't funny, but he also got, he's in 5th grade. He got asked to play because his coach noticed, so he got asked to play with the 6th graders this year. So starting in January, he's going to play with 6th graders.
Oh shit, he's moving up a league.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
He's nice with
buckets.
it?
Huh?
He's nice with
He
it?
is nice with it, dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
Have you just seen him swish, and then I could see your eyes just.
Oh, dude, I fucking...
Yeah.
Woo! I fucking...
I would love to have, dude. You as a cheerleader on the sidelines has to be awesome
Oh,
too.
dude. Come to the championship game on Tuesday, dude. You'll see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should start promoting your son's games like their comedy shows.
I should, dude. Yeah.
Yo, come through.
Put it on all the Facebook groups.
BYOB.
Yeah.
That's cool dad status though. That's
Yeah,
cool
dude.
shit. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
said,
that's awesome.
my dad hated me winning. He loved it when
Why?
I'd lose. I would literally like his favorite season of me playing sports is when my team was the opposite and lost every game.
Damn.
And
he might have been a loser growing up. I
It's-
don't know.
well,
Why?
Because he always saw each time I'd lose, I'd like suck it in and keep playing. And he saw that as like a moment, and he'd be like coaching me and like, you can't quit. You got to keep going. He like saw losing as like a teaching moment, as like an opportunity for me to learn a lesson. And so he was like, he loved it. He talks about that season all the time. He's like, do you remember when you cried in the bathroom? And I'm like, yeah,
Dude, there's
I do.
a kid they've played. Sorry, they've played this one team twice. My son's team.
Yeah.
And there's this little fat kid, dude, who he just chucks 3-pointers, and then sometimes he'll make them, but every time they've beaten him, he refuses to go to the handshake line.
Oh,
and
wow.
He stands in the corner and cries.
You can't do that.
Wow.
It's
You
so
can't.
funny.
You can't be unsportsman, dude. You got to shake
Yeah,
hands.
that's an NPC trying to act like
He might be an NPC. Yeah, he's an NPC in my son's story. Yeah.
Dude, he's trying so hard to break through the other side, but
Yeah.
it's like, no, dude, you
Yeah.
missed another 3. You can't.
Remember that fat kid in the background crying?
True.
Fat kids on the background are NPCs. Those are.
And now you get to be on the cheering
Now
squad,
I'm the
dude.
fat dad in the stands.
You are kind of the hero for all fat guys in the
Yeah.
background. This
Yeah.
is like, dude, you could just fuck someone, and then
Yeah.
now you're the cool fucking guy in the
Exactly.
stands.
You get to live.
Yeah, you get to
You
be
get to
poor and
live.
live. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy that your dad was so into you losing.
Yeah, he loved it.
Sorry,
He talks
but-
about it all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, And I do think,
it's confusing.
I'll talk about like soccer, where I was like, soccer. Remember when I made 4 goals in that one
Like,
game?
I don't
and
want to
played-
talk about it.
No, he's like, do you remember crying in the bathroom?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was talks. Yeah, it is weird, but I also get that like it is something that you have to learn of literally failing.
Sure.
And learning that there are
Yeah.
people that are better than you.
Yeah.
No,
It is something
sports
that would-
are great for that. Yeah.
God, it's swallowing that pill just sucks. The only time we feel it now is like competition comedy stuff, and it
Yeah.
hurts us. I mean, it bugs me, dude. When somebody else moves ahead, I'm how?
You're like,
how did that
no.
fucking? You know, but
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's just that we're not used to making our art competitive.
It is
That's what
weird.
makes comedy competition so weird.
No, it is. It's and everyone. So many people are just like spazzing out too, which is makes it not fun. At
Yeah,
all.
I watched Georgia Comstock be the headliner during one of the New Faces games or
Games.
Yeah. It feels
It's
like the
Survivor.
it's like the Hunger Games. Yeah, it feels that way.
Yeah.
And Georgia was the headliner of the night, and she was like, "I've been in this competition 4 times. I have never once moved on past the first round.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And now I'm headlining the show.
Yeah.
And yet I did not go anywhere in this. So let that be like,
Dude, you might be
a
an
reality
NPC in the story. Fuck. Fuck. No, yeah, that is cool as fuck. That's a huge
I
flex.
just think those competitions are weird.
Yeah.
Being a skateboarder, even like I've always thought skateboarding competitions were weird.
Oh, that's right. There are skateboarding competitions. I forget about that.
Yeah, it's making like rules onto something that specifically people do that don't like rules.
Yeah,
That's what's so weird about it.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, because I mean, imagine. Yeah, who even judges a skateboarding contest?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, usually it is skaters, and then you
He
get
goes
like
all of them.
Yeah.
He does for like a lot of them because he's like the celebrity. You know what I mean?
He is like the Hulk Hogan of skateboarding.
For sure. Yeah, the Hawk.
Yeah,
And the
true.
Hulk Hogan.
The name's already there.
Yeah, he is also like he was hated. He was like the like punchline for a long
Yes.
time, and he's come back around.
Why was he the punchline?
Wore a helmet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that was lame as hell.
Really?
Elbow pads and stuff.
And because he was the face of competitions, which is the commercializing of skateboarding,
Video
like the
games.
video games, the X Games where he broke the record, you know, like he did the 900 for the first
that's
time
right.
ever. That was literally like the greatest moment for skateboarding television wise. And yeah, you're going to be made fun
The
of.
super punk kids are like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
For
For
sure.
sure.
His parents aren't even divorced. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This isn't fair.
Yeah, he has always, I mean, when he was in high school, he had his own house. He's
Skateboarding?
so rich, so
That's
fast.
so
yeah.
sick.
But then he had to like limp through those dire years of being the punchline.
Yeah.
And being the joke and when people hated on him. 'cause
Right.
He's like tall and lanky.
I'm sure it
too.
really affected him when he was raking in all that video game money.
And that, yeah.
Everyone hates me.
I'm such a loser.
Did you know his son just married
Riley
Kurt
Hawk?
Cobain's daughter?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Frances Bean.
That's the government did that.
Yeah. They're NPCs.
Absolutely, NPCs trying to break through. And it's like, no, dude.
It's like the 90s Game of Thrones marriage.
yeah, it is.
Bringing together the skateboarders in the grunge world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if MTV had a family tree.
It would be like a marriage that'd be on TV 20 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's Tony Hawk he's had like a weird comeback though. Like he just started going on like podcasts and
Right.
shit, and everyone goes, "Oh shit, you're the man."
Yeah.
Oh, it's because everyone
sure.
was seeing those. They would run into him at like a coffee shop, and they'd be like, "Yo, you look like Tony Hawk." And he'd be like, thanks.
And he just goes skateboarding off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw those.
And he is like very real hardcore skateboarding. Like he really is. When I even hear him talk about it, it gets me excited.
Doesn't he have a podcast with Jason Ellis?
Yeah.
No, wait, that's that he fights, right? Jason Ellis.
Yeah.
But also Jason Ellis was in the X Games. He was a pro skater for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, to think of all of the things that Jason Ellis has been successful at is kind of insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he he just fucks everybody.
Really?
He has like face tattoos. Like the man, yeah, he's like very proudly bi and talks about it a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just like the last guy. And then the accent. I mean, what can you do?
Australian.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
That's a nice
He's got the Thanos glove of like cool guy.
Face tats by Australian. That's
Yeah, and skateboarding MMA.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Dude, I mean, get out of
Sound
town.
like he would be bisexual.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But he talks about taking men.
Oh, wow.
And it sounds so powerful.
That is kind of alpha to fuck a guy.
yeah. Just penetrating your buddies.
Yeah.
They're not buddies at that point.
Yeah, I guess no, they might be buddies.
Yeah, I think that dude Tony would talk about he's on a podcast recently. I heard him talk about when he still parks places downtown today. He'll park like 4 or 5 blocks away and then just skate to the thing.
Yeah,
and I totally get that.
Yeah.
I love
wow.
that. Yeah, because it just feels more natural to be on your board and you don't have to deal with tight parking or something like that. And you always find something on the way. And yeah, I love skateboarding.
Yeah, that's cool. Although I'm just imagining like him going to a meeting and like he rolls up and like fucking kick flips outside the window and grabs his board and they're like, okay, we get it. You got a skateboard. Like, great. Let's just maybe leave that outside though. This is a place of business.
He's at his wedding.
Yeah.
He has to be. Yeah, for sure. It does seem like his coffin will have 4 wheels on it.
Oh yeah.
maybe he'll be like he'll get like a Viking wedding or a funeral, but like he'll be on a skateboard just like rolling down a hill and be shooting flaming arrows at him.
They send him into space on the largest ramp ever built. That would be cool.
That's so funny.
Ollie into
I
the
used to
sun.
skateboard, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I was out there.
Hell yeah.
I was bad though. I was very bad. I would always I'd always say
You mean like bad?
oh no
Or
no like I couldn't do anything.
Very not good.
Yes like bad enough to where it's like I was asking for more skateboards and my parents were like, yo, you're like not good at it though. it's like why would we get you?
What's
like,
the point?
You're so bad at this.
You will be an NPC if you don't stop.
True. They saved me. They saved me. I would always do like I'd always be like I'd say things like I can do the rotation, but I can't land it because I thought I was like, well, that's like I'm basically already kind of doing it.
Yeah.
But no one cared about that.
I think there was 2 times in my life where I tried to get on a skateboard and fell immediately.
Yeah.
So I just decided to not.
It's hard.
Yeah.
just standing on them is tricky at first.
Yeah.
And then you get like it is like even today I'll fall and it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And skateboarding is one of those things where it's very similar to comedy, where you're gonna fall and not land the trick 1,000 times. But when you do land that one, you're like fuck, and then you can land it again because you have the confidence to land it again.
Yeah.
And you know how to do it better, and you've dialed it in, and then you practice it a whole bunch of times. You get better and better and better. But then every now and then you'll fuck up something that you really fucking know how to do.
Yeah.
You're like, this works every fucking time.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't, and you're just like, fuck. And yeah, so it has so many similar. I could go on that tangent all day.
Yeah. I see you skating on Instagram.
Yeah, I do try to get on it every single day. I don't always get to, but
What are you doing when it snows?
what's that?
What are you doing when it snows?
That's when I don't get to.
He gets depressed.
Yeah,
Yes.
I really do. It actually like changes my whole mood.
Skate parks and stuff, or
Yeah, but I mean, what am I, Tony Hawk?
True. You could be, man. I believe in you.
We should introduce our guest. We haven't said your name.
Yeah.
I introduced him at the beginning.
You did?
The Jizz Factory.
Yeah.
But if you missed it,
Get your hard hat on.
That's why I'm getting very bad on Hinge, because I went from us talking about like me talking to women and then being like, isn't Tony Hawk the man? Yeah. This is why I'm doing very poorly.
Yeah.
No, I mean it hasn't. We're not good at saying structured, but we do have a few things I think we should get to, and then we want to talk about something that you have going on.
Ooh,
yeah,
what do I have going on?
but let's introduce.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, welcome to Recreational Outrage.
Hello. I'm Dylan Kantor.
I'm Evan Fitzgerald.
This is our guest, Austin Black.
Good to be here, guys.
Oh, yeah. I have to tell you, I don't know why. I've had this experience with someone else named Austin, too. Maybe it's just the name Austin. But every time I want to call you Austin, something in my brain wants to call you Nick. And
I can see that.
Yeah, but I knew another Austin, and it was the same thing. I always wanted to call him Nick.
Yeah, I think I could pass for a Nick.
Yeah,
I think most Austins could pass for a Nick.
Maybe that's what it is.
Langley could pass for a Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And Ladabsky. But Nick without a K, it would be just an IC.
Two C's.
Yeah.
And everyone would hate him for
it.
Thick Nick.
Yeah.
Careful.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Happy to have you.
You recently did a comic.
I did, yes.
Hell yeah. I remember the day you showed me like the first images on your phone.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was
You're
showing
like, dude, look
everyone.
at these.
I know. I was
I
like,
got some secret documents you want to look at.
I know. It's in like a PDF file. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's I just came out with it like last month. Or no, I guess it was technically the end of October.
Okay. Like when it got published.
Yeah, because before I like made a big post about it, me and Ed were on the road for like 3 or 4 days, and I was like, oh, this would be like a great chance to see like, you know, if people would even be interested in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they actually ended up like selling out of them on that run,
shit.
which was
cool.
so sick. I didn't think anyone would want to buy it.
Yeah.
So you don't have one at all? You're all out?
No, I did another order.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been keeping them in my car.
Oh, yeah.
Just because like in case anyone wants them, I do that.
Okay,
Like,
so you do have them on deck.
yeah, I got them on deck.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the title?
Oh, it's called The Janitor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
it's-
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, it's all good. It's about a janitor that works in a police station and fights crime at night.
Okay. Hell yeah. So it's superhero based?
He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just like just a fucking tough guy.
Yeah.
Just a hero.
Okay.
Just a hero, not an NPC.
Yeah.
I'd never.
No janitor would ever be an NPC.
Yeah. I am like kind of obsessed with like janitors and like lunch ladies and like
Interesting.
all those
People that make the world go around.
Yeah, and that no one ever. Yeah, I feel like
They're overlooked
yes, they're overlooked exactly.
or unappreciated or some. Yeah, it feels that way maybe.
Yeah,
Because they are crucial people.
they are. They do all the things that like they. I mean, they're like the reason why an office like looks pretty. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
For sure. And they also don't force themselves in the spotlight kind of shit.
No. Yeah,
Blue
no
collar.
janitors like being like, you see that fucking toilet? Yeah. That's because of me, bro.
I did at the coffee shop once. I had a guy come through and be like, hey, do you clean the bathrooms? And I was like, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's me. And like I thought he was really upset, but he was like, I used to work for a bathroom cleaning business, and that bathroom is immaculate.
Oh wow, that's
You
huge.
guys are crushing it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for a coffee shop too, which
Yeah.
because they get used all the time.
Yeah, no, they're like it's the biggest target for pooping.
Yeah, it's like where you go to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets hit a lot, especially and the customers just have to shit a lot because they just got coffee. And
Right.
Yeah, that's what's great about that episode in Curb when he does Latte Larry and he does no toilet
Yeah.
because there's no defecating. It's just like what? But it's been cool. I was definitely super nervous about putting out the comic book.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh god, is everyone gonna make fun of me?
Yeah.
But everyone's been cool and supportive, and
I think it's super dope.
yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah. What was your like? You always obviously grew up reading comics.
Actually, no.
No? Okay.
I literally got into them during COVID.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
were
got-
you reading?
I was reading, and you know this comes off bad as a white fella, but I'm like obsessed with the Punisher.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I remember I think I just like watched the show, and I'm already a huge John Bernthal fan, and I was like, God, this is awesome. And my buddy, he's super into comics.
Yeah.
It was my favorite of the superhero movies for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that original one
Oh yeah.
where he's like at the like vacation with his family and all that. And
a
he's
good
got
one.
like the quirky like roommates that he like be
oh yeah, Ben
friends.
Foster's in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that movie was badass.
Yeah, it was. I feel like everyone thought that movie was tight, and then the Netflix show was so cool. I thought.
Yeah.
And my buddy, he put me on like to some of the comics because I was like, damn, I just want to like keep like seeing what this guy gets into.
So what's the like Punisher's like? Why is that story the one that you've connected to?
I
Did
just
the police kill your family?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you know how that happens.
Not a lot of heroes have their parents around, huh?
No,
I think the police killed his wife and daughter.
Well, it's the mob.
The mob,
does.
yeah,
Yes,
the mob killed his family. Yeah, sorry. Same
just-
thing, to be honest.
True. Just an Italian in a different uniform.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's I guess I just like him because I do like just like a quiet badass dude. That's the same reason why I love those John Wick movies.
Yeah.
You know, I just love that it's like it's kind of
The reserved
the
killer.
I think it's funny. Like I think a lot of it's like I think it's like a mix between cool and funny. Like doing a badass line.
Yeah.
So that's what had me like. I was like, oh, dude, this is just so much fun. Just watching him like, just narrate his life, and he's like so mad all the time. I'm like, this rules, dude. This, because I think we've all had like moods like that. We're like, fucking everyone's out to get me.
Wish I could drive around in a van and murder people.
True. That's me and my Honda Civic.
Yeah.
I only fit one body in here, but that'll be enough.
but I can at least now get in the carpool lane.
Yeah, dude, those are sick. And those comics are like so much fun to read. They're so absurd and just like crazy.
Yeah. I do like my roommate has a bunch of them, and I got into like the Dark Justice League. I thought those were kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
And
Constantine.
what's that?
Like Constantine.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. Dude, that movie's also pretty badass.
Yeah.
Keanu.
Oh, yeah.
I just got into because that's Hellblazer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just started reading some of that stuff because
Nice.
That's really interesting. He's like a PI for like hell. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Exactly.
kind of sick.
The bounty hunter.
Yeah.
For demons and shit.
And even those like the old Constantine ones, like the one, like I think the ones that like Garth Ennis did, like dude, the art is like crazy. It's so like colorful and like I don't know, man. It's you can tell that I see why they made that movie.
Have you watched The Boys?
Yeah, I love The Boys.
Fuck it. Garth Ennis wrote that.
Dude, yeah, Garth. He's my favorite.
Dude,
yeah,
The Boys and have you watched Gen V?
I haven't watched Gen V yet.
Dude, it's so good.
Is it? That's what I've heard that, man. And The Boys is like The Boys is perfect.
It's the perfect thing to go right alongside The Boys.
Yes,
And it's just as good. Honestly.
nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out because man, yeah, that's The Boys is the perfect mix of like funny. Action is cool. The suspense.
It also feels like it has some point of like commentary. You know, like it's like
exactly
trying to say things.
Yeah, I mean, Homelander's kind of Trump.
Yeah, for sure. I think they definitely
at the end.
I haven't read the comic book, so I don't know what the comics are necessarily but I definitely feel like they probably went heavier on making it look like that than maybe the original material was. But it definitely, I mean, it works though.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Because Anthony Starr just has that evil fucking look in his eye.
Yeah,
but the comics are like brutal.
Yeah.
Like it's I tried reading them, and I mean they are good. Like
Trump is a superhero, though. Like that's the scary.
If you watched it, you would get it.
But all I
don't
can think
in the
about now
comics
is like
that.
No, but it's
all of the powers. If he's really good at not building walls.
Yeah. And then I fell into a tub of potion, and I got very good at it.
He gets caught up in like legal problems, but his thing is like he always gets out.
Yeah.
He gets I don't know. But
He's radioactive, and that's his just thing is he glows orange.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. He turns felonies into presidencies.
Yeah,
the wig is actually a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comics are like brutal though.
Really?
They're like it's like I mean that in the first episode.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. That's all the guys are in there.
Really?
Yeah, and it's really, and some of the storylines are just kind of like being crazy to be crazy, and you're like, all right, dude. Like sometimes people like to read things.
Is
and
it
like,
a graphic? Is it a graphic novel or is it a comic?
So those
Both.
are like both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you
It
can
got
buy
real-
it as a graphic novel, as like a book, with all the issues in it. But you could also just buy the issues.
It got released as a comic book, but
That's the
That's what they
difference.
do now what they do is they try to put everything into sagas or whatever. And
Totally.
Everyone's buying up each individual comic, and then they buy the
Big ass
what do you
book.
call compendiums or whatever. condominiums. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, it's like a volume.
Yeah, volume. Yeah.
Condominiums. You need that at the Jizz Factory.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
Have you watched Invincible or Read
Yeah.
Invincible? That shit's good too.
I haven't watched the second season.
I just started it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first season was perfect. I remember it was same thing with comics. Like I remember I was like, I'd always make fun of my friend for liking comic books.
Yeah.
But then he would watch me be watching like wrestling, and he's like, "This is like the same thing."
the same exact thing.
Yeah. And Invincible was like that, where I go, someone recommended it to me, and I go, "Dude, anime. Like, what am I gonna start jacking off to like Japanese chicks and stuff? Whatever, dude."
Yeah.
But then you watch it, and then at the end you go, "Oh fuck, this is an incredible story." Actually,
it really is.
Kirkman's nasty with it.
Oh, Robert Kirkman's so good, dude.
That's The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That was the only one that I read like almost every cover, like every one. I was just so fucking into it.
Yeah.
But I was just stealing them on the internet.
Oh, that's I was doing the same thing in high school. Those those comics are great, but also those can be pretty like brutal too.
Yeah.
Oh,
where you're like,
yeah.
fuck, dude. Now I just. Especially because it's like it's not even just words, like there's pictures.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like Negan killing Glenn in the comics. They do make it pretty bad in the show because of the other people that die too.
Spoilers.
Yeah, whatever. It's been 7 years.
Yeah, it's banned.
Wait, what?
Have you watched Walking Dead?
Yeah. I watched it up to when Rick slit Negan's throat.
Okay, word. So
And
spoilers.
But then I popped in a lot to see like how they were like
Still
ending
doing
it.
the
And I
show.
saw, like how Rick died and stuff.
yeah.
Spoilers.
But in the comics, when Negan shows up, like in the show, Negan shows up and he kills a bunch of them. But like in the comic book, when Negan kills Glenn, right when he first shows up, it's like it's a whole page of just like his head smashed,
Yeah.
like his eye hanging out.
Yeah,
and fucking,
the face just caved in.
yeah, and it's like how he writes like,
yeah.
Maggie. It's like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Well, what's even crazier is that they did that in the show, too,
Right, yeah.
Which I couldn't. I mean, like I can't believe AMC even showed that.
Yeah.
It was that was nuts.
They did hold it out. I don't know if you remember, but they made it seem like it was gonna like Glenn was gonna die on one thing.
But didn't
and then,
they stop it? Like that was the end of the season, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and
as
they-
he swung.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because wasn't it like as he swung? Then it like went to black.
Yeah.
And then and then that was like a mid-season finale.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
cliffhanger, dude.
And then
They were criminal about
He
it.
kills Abraham first, which doesn't happen in the comic books.
Oh, he was one of my favorite in the comics
Yeah.
too. Abraham's
In
big
the comics,
mustache.
man. A lot of spoilers, but in the comics, he gets shot. An arrow through the eye, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that how he
something
dies?
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
because they do that to the chick.
Yeah. They do
that's
kind of
cool.
change
I
stuff.
didn't know that. Yeah.
So in the show when they do, because they kill Abraham first, I was like, maybe they're gonna let Glenn live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Alright,
like a Game of Thrones twist of just
Yeah.
choosing a character's good enough. And
Yeah.
keeping them
Switching
around.
it up,
The
but
fact
no.
that like Merle and Daryl don't even exist
In
in
the
the
comics,
comics.
yeah.
Yeah,
and they're
that's so cool.
so important to the fucking.
Now he has his own Daryl Walking Dead show.
Yeah.
That's where they fucked up when they started doing the spinoffs. Like
Yeah.
it's annoying. I mean Kirkman's probably being like, dude, I don't even have to like write these scripts. I'm just
Yeah.
getting paid. Like, yeah, but like I watched. I didn't watch the episode, but I think I watched like a clip of it on YouTube of the new Daryl show, and he's like in Paris.
Oh.
What?
He literally like it's like the most like dumb Walking Dead Daryl thing where
Yeah.
it's like he's literally on a rock. Like in the ocean,
Yeah.
and he washes up on sea in Paris, and then he's like, it's just him in his fucking little leather tank top walking around. You know,
That's crazy. Christopher Columbus needed a whole boat.
yeah.
Daryl just took a rock.
Yeah. He just did his Harley.
Holding on to his crossbow for dear life.
He's got
I
like
know.
dolphin fins around his neck on a chain.
Yeah, he's like part fish now. He goes, I met a whale and she helped me get out here. I traded her for goods. Yeah, the Walking Dead is sick though. That's I mean I thought like Glenn is great in that. Rick, Shane. I mean that's kind of what blew up John Bernthal, which is sick.
Yeah.
The whole story. It is pretty like heart wrenching.
Yeah.
Like watching their relationships and all the people that go, and yeah, it's tight. I recently did rewatch even of the show, like of the first season, and like when they're in the CDC And he's like, "Oh, you're already done. We can't open it up." And they're like, "We have to be able to live."
Yeah.
So good. But that was comics talking comics.
Yeah. Good. So where can people buy your comic?
So I have
Besides your trunk.
Yeah. Besides coming out to my car with me with cash in hand. You could buy it on this website. It's called Comics Wellspring.
Okay.
It's also like in my Instagram bio. It's right there.
Are you gonna do more?
Yeah, no, it's been selling well. People have been showing interest.
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah. So I'd like to do like a full at least like a 6-issue run.
Yeah.
And all of the janitor, or are you going to highlight
Yeah.
different
Well,
healthcare workers or
Different parts of the
the
school.
bus driver?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the electrician. Me and my buddy, we wrote this one PI. We wrote a whole 6-issue thing that we worked really hard on, and then we just kind of dropped it because it just wasn't. We weren't both feeling super ambitious about putting it out, and then I started working on the janitor, and I really liked it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna sell these at comedy shows, when I go on the road or whatever. So I would actually me and him have talked about putting that out together, which would be cool because you could cut the cost down of us both pitching in on it. I don't know. I definitely it's a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do more of them.
Yeah,
it's
a type of content that's not just comedy too. Yeah, it shows that you have another muscle to flex in a weird way.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people have been like, "Oh yeah, it's not like a koozie or like a T-shirt or something."
Exactly.
And it's
It's
cool.
actually it's not merch. It's something that someone buys from you at a show. They can actually get some value out of it.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And you don't even have to be a fan of any jokes you said.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's what was actually the first one I sold at a show. Me and Ed were doing a show in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And my biggest fan actually hates me.
Yeah. It was kind of funny. She was not that into the comedy. Yeah. Especially my fucking dumb brain. I scan everyone. I remember everyone's faces throughout the whole show, whether they were laughing or not. But I pitched the book. I get off. She immediately comes up to me and goes, "Hey, I would love to buy the first issue." And she asked me to sign it. I was like, "Oh my god, fucking! I must have done so well that she actually thinks this is cool." And then she goes, "Yeah, thanks for the book so much." And you were pretty funny up there.
Yeah.
And then just walks away. And I was like, oh, fuck.
She hated me.
I thought you were gonna say I was amazing up there. But first customer was a woman.
That's good.
Huge.
That's good for you.
That is
Huge.
big.
Yeah.
Did you put that dollar somewhere? You should hang it up.
Oh yeah, no, it was Venmo. So not as special to put up a Venmo
Just
receipt.
keep it in your Venmo forever.
Yes.
The screenshot.
yeah, the screenshot of it. But yeah, no, yeah, it's been. I definitely want to do more though. It's been super. It's been really fun.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
It is. I think one of the cooler things that people are bringing to you can offer 100 different things, like you were saying, T-shirts and koozies. So I do think it's a way cooler item.
Yeah, and I've thought about even doing something like going to one of these lower level Comic Cons and then buying a table and then trying to sell it there, and then maybe even doing a show that night in that or in that area or something.
100%.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
To find a crossover between people who would be into the comic and people who would be into me as a
There's
comic.
no way it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, there used to be that. Was it Jonah Ray that had he had a show on Comedy Central that was in the back of a comic book store?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking
I've
about.
always wanted to hit up a comic book store and see if they'd want to do a show. So maybe that would be a way of you doing that.
Yeah,
Like 303 or Mile High Comics or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Because Mile High it's so big.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope.
But yeah, dude, it's been a fun little thing. It's been but it is kind of another frustrating thing of fuck, I now have to find a website to sell it from.
Yeah.
But which is nice. The company that I printed it with, they have their own website that people can put their independent books on. So I just put it on there, and I didn't really have to do anything.
You print it as people buy it.
Well, the first time I printed 100 up front,
okay.
and then I had 50 sent to me, and then I had 50 sent to the store.
Oh, okay, nice.
So, yeah, the only weird thing is because I've updated after the first 50 I sold, I updated the page quality to be like, instead of like really fine paper, I changed it to like glossy. So if you buy it in person, you will get a very cool version of it. Or the updated version of it. But if you buy it online, it is it's still very cool, but it's no gloss.
Yeah,
it's no gloss.
Well, actually, that could be more like a first limited press kind of edition. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
It's like the Magic cards, how like there's certain, you can tell what generation it's from based off of just the design on the corners of the cards and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think that how you were talking about comic book stores and stuff, when they do those games too, when they do like full on competitions and shit, it is pretty intense. Those Magic, like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh or any of those like Pokemon kind of card games, they go fucking hard.
Fuck
yeah.
I've been going to
those decks, dude. They gotta win.
Who's got the biggest deck?
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest deck?
Whip it out. I've been going to the Japanese arcade, and they do like Street Fighter competitions that they're streaming with like judges and like hosts and like
Judges?
Yeah, there's like people streaming like, oh wow, look, he just did this strike.
they're, like,
wow.
commentating.
And next we've got this person.
Okay.
Yeah. And like there's like a person running the whole thing, and there's a stage, and it's on like 3 different TVs, and there's people watching it on their phones. And it's pretty wild. I do love those like scenes, man, when people are like getting into shit and like actually like I don't know. I guess it's like when people are passionate about shit.
Yeah.
And they gather into those kinds of circles. They feel comfortable almost. So they kind of like let their freak flags fly a little more.
Like Twitch is like that.
Yeah.
Like if you would have asked me like about like watching someone else play video games, like I would have, like 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh yeah, that's like stupid. Why would I ever do that? I would just play a video game. But then like you see, like you're like, oh, like this is kind of a nice thing just like to pop on every now and then, like as a background thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then people in the comments, man, they're super into it.
Are you a younger sibling?
Only child.
Only child. Wow.
Yeah.
So you never got to watch somebody play video games.
No, I was.
You had to be the one
doer.
playing. Yeah. So that's probably why it feels so easy to just sit back and watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you never got to have that.
That's true. I'm gonna start calling all people on Twitch my older brother. Yeah. Why weren't you at my wedding?
Are you a younger? You have older or younger?
I both.
Oh, okay.
Middle child.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So I got best of both worlds, but I'm the oldest of one of the parents, and they are very they love me the most.
They let everyone know.
It's for sure.
Yeah.
I get text messages where they'll be like, hey, how's my favorite son doing?
Oh, wow. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Also incriminating on their end. Put that in the text message.
Let's do real quick. This is
Wait, do you guys read comics at all?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it mostly like Garth Ennis stuff?
I mean, I shouldn't say I do because I'm currently not like reading any like continuous series and stuff. But
I don't. Yeah.
But I mean, I've read fucking. I mean, all like Frank Miller stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, like Watchmen.
Nice.
I've read obviously a lot of Garth Ennis stuff.
Watchmen's tight.
Watchmen's great.
And I even read like the Marvel stuff and some DC stuff. But I was really into like Image comics and
Cool.
Walking Dead. Walking Dead was like right. at the
Yeah.
perfect
I'm pretty
time
sure
for
all
me,
the
so.
comics have images.
It's good. Yeah, that's true.
Bitch. You son of
You
a
got
bitch.
me.
Turn the camera off. Yeah, no, Images, because I have like, there's this thing called Comixology. So I had that subscription, and it just like, it's all just indie comics with Marvel and DC, but I read so much more of the indie ones.
Yeah.
Because they're so like, they're kind of, a lot of times they're just one-off stories, and there's something kind of nice. There's a nice thing to an ending of it. You know,
Being
like,
able
all
to
right,
swallow it.
Marvel comics now, because I was for a while, just like every week I'd go to the comic book store and I'd pick up like 7 or 8 copies or whatever I was reading. But like I don't know if it's because of how, I mean, I don't know, but it's like you have to buy, if you want to keep up with whatever story Marvel is doing in the comic book world, like you have to buy an issue from every single character that they have going right now. It's crazy. Like you have to.
Well, I mean, there's like so many Batman storylines happening right now.
Yeah.
which is like what it's confusing.
Why can't we have one Batman?
And there's like multiverse shit.
Yeah, multiverse stuff. Yeah. That's why because I was getting super into the multiverse stuff, and I was having like a lot of fun with it. But then like I got like way more into like just grounded stuff, where it was like
Slice of
like
dad
Preacher.
and a daughter. Yeah, exactly.
Preacher's good. Saga's good.
Preacher is like one of my favorites. That like it's so funny. It's so good. Yeah.
I got a comic here.
Oh, dude, I was just
shit.
looking at that. Yeah.
House of Slaughter, Slaughterhouse.
Oh, nice.
That's why I bought it.
I've gotten that. I've gotten that recommended on my Comixology. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
I nabbed it from Mutiny.
Yeah, nice. Dude, I do love going to Mutiny and looking at the comics there. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. No, I think it's one of the like it's a cool place in general, but it's also one of those like clearly Denver spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a landmark.
Yeah,
as they call it.
I think so. It's nice having that on Broadway.
Yeah, and getting to do comedy there. It's one of the longest running mics.
Yeah.
They say. It is funny to see photos of like people doing comedy in like 2016 and they're inside the Mutiny and you're like, oh wow, I know that person and that person's a lot skinnier in that photo than they are now.
I know. That's the dangerous part of Facebook is like
going back.
You share a memory and you also share a lot of details, all right?
Yeah, dude.
A lot of
when I first started comedy, I would like I don't know, because you go to like you start going to like the Facebook group pages and stuff, and like trying to see what mics and stuff, and like maybe you look up someone's name to find their post to find what mic to go to, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then somehow you stumble upon a post from like 2014, and it's like I don't know 958 comments of people like yelling at Mike Coppolino.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's what's so funny. Yeah.
You were about to say something a minute ago.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, come on. I just wanted to do. One of my first comics I ever did purchase was a Simpsons comic. You remember they used to print those at like Scholastic book fairs?
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Scholastic book fair. That was huge, dude. Yeah.
Getting a little monster to put on your pencil.
Yeah, exactly.
Spending everything you can on a bookmark.
I remember being like, dude, I'm gonna buy so many fucking cool books, and then I like would buy one and then be like, reading's the worst, and I'm bad at it. Although at a Scholastic book fair, I did see. This is not a funny joke, but when you are young, it is very funny. Yeah. And I remember thinking my dad was the man for this. Is that we went there, and I think I was like buying a lot of like the magazines and stuff. And my mom was like, "Hey, just so you guys know, like you can pick up like a book or something, just throwing it out there." And then my dad goes, "Yeah, well, we're throwing it back." And I'm like, "Holy fuck! You can talk to your mom like that?"
That's such a dad thing to say too.
It's such a dad thing to say. And you're like, "Oh man, we're gonna get all the good stuff now, aren't we?"
Oh man, we're throwing it back.
Throwing it back.
That's good.
But yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I never got into comics as a young man.
Yeah,
but watching wrestling, I do think it's the same thing.
Yeah,
totally storylines.
Yeah,
I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z, and that was kind of like, seeing the people fight. And
I got my kids into Dragon Ball Z,
nice,
and, which is pretty dope. But the same, both of them sing the song every day.
Oh wow!
My daughter, I don't know. I think the song, because now there's like Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is just Dragon Ball Z like remastered.
Oh, okay.
But they have like this English song now that she sings. It just is in her head all the time. She just sings it all the time, dude.
That's so funny.
I don't know. I had a thought.
Yeah.
Somebody said create a thought. Now it's gone. So never mind.
Damn. That is. I'm watching my first anime right now.
Really?
Like the first.
Is it Attack on Titan?
No, I'm doing Death Note.
Oh,
I do really dig it.
Was that a movie?
They did make it into a movie. Yeah. I think it was one of the first of those like turn into a movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's from originally like 2007, so it's got like the art style I can swallow because it's like what I was growing up watching and stuff. And yeah, it's just so Japanese. It's so funny.
Nice.
I love this stuff. And yeah, I've never been into anime before. I was definitely the guy that would definitely be like, why is Hot Topic flooded with all this stupid cartoon shit?
Yeah, no, exactly. I was the same exact. I'm like, dude, all right, I'll buy the 3 Days Grace shirt, but why the fuck is there like a
Do I have
bunny?
to look past 8?
Yeah.
Just trying to buy Antichrist Superstar. I don't need.
Yeah, it is funny to be like, there's a limit.
Yeah.
Pantera or Pikachu? Where am I going? How am I feeling today? Yeah, I definitely.
That's cool. Well, do you recommend it? Is it very good?
Yeah, I like it because it's like a psychological one.
Oh,
it's like
it's like horror.
cat and mouse, like a detective's trying to hunt somebody, and that person's like playing mind games with the other guy, and then it's super like, just like the other girl with the powers is in love with the main, like that kind of stuff. I think it's so funny.
Nice.
I think it's so funny. Yeah,
Cool.
but I am getting into it, and it's been tight.
Is Pokemon anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think so. Yeah. Anime
That's
and-
why when I say, okay, so like I definitely watched Pokemon
Same.
growing
I
up,
love
but
that
I don't
stuff.
include that as being into an anime because I think at that point I was just into cartoons.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just into like futuristic dinosaurs.
Yeah. Speaking of dinosaur, Littlefoot,
Littlefoot.
rest in power.
Littlefoot died?
Yeah.
Like the actor, the voice actor? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Way
who
to
that
bring
is.
it down the mood, dude.
You ever hear his Ducky story?
He has a Ducky story.
You know Ducky,
blessed
the-
him or something.
Ducky, the voice actor for Ducky, that dinosaur.
He touched Littlefoot. He touched him on his
Littlefoot
Littlefoot.
touched Ducky.
He touched his little foot and made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Littlefoot touched Ducky.
And yeah.
That long neck.
Damn.
I don't.
I don't even know who these people are.
Land Before Time. You never watched Land Before Time?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I remember the characters, but I understand.
Okay, that's okay. Let's round this off real quick. It's the end of the year, right?
Yes.
So I've written down everything that's happened this year that was exciting and worth noting. So we'll do this until we have to leave.
All right.
Whenever you guys have to go, just let me know.
Okay.
Because this is a lot. We had a big year. We're starting with
Well,
January.
it just means that there's gonna be a certain point where like you name off like 20, and we're gonna be like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah. No more.
All right, yeah. No, this is cool. I love this kind of
2023 in review.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm ready.
January 1st. This is the very first day of the year.
shit. Yeah, I
Should we
remember.
try and guess what it was?
Yeah. What do you think happened?
I was hungover as shit.
Yeah.
Was it that?
A lot of Plan B pills were purchased.
I paid for $100 Uber.
I gave a woman I don't quite know $400.
It was Jeremy Renner versus the snowplow. He got ran over.
Yeah, you got fucked up by a snowplow.
Yeah,
Jeremy got ran
exactly
over
it.
by a snowplow.
My favorite children's story.
What a
Funny. That
was this year?
that was this
Yeah.
year, the
Wow.
very first day of the year.
Bad omen.
A terrible way to start the
Can't have
year.
an Avenger getting almost murdered
I
on the
did.
first day of the year.
Man, yeah, he looked fucked up too. I remember they released that. I'm also a guy who like I do hate Jeremy Renner, so it was a great way to start off the year. To be honest.
Good start for you. That's good.
Yeah.
You like have a list in your room. You cross them off.
All right, I guess I want to be doing that myself.
Plowed through that one.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
January 5th, we had a funeral for the Pope,
For the Pope?
Pope Benedict.
Oh,
That's one I don't know if I remember.
He's the guy that he had to retire because he got caught moving pedophiles from church to church.
I thought they all did that.
They
though.
do all do that. They still probably do that.
But he was like doing a lot of it.
He was, yeah, I think he even like, I don't know, but he got caught in a big scandal.
Yeah.
He's also a Nazi, I'm pretty sure. So
Dang. Triple threat.
you should never. You should,
Pope Nazi pedophile.
those
At least-
Catholics are crazy, man.
And then also, that was on the 5th. Also on the 5th, it came out the news that Ed Norton, beloved actor, is related to Pocahontas.
Can you say that?
Yeah, dude. January was a rough month for Marvel stars. Wait. So how did he do like ancestry?
Exactly. Yeah. There's like a PBS show where they're like doing like specific like celebrities.
Yeah,
and
Terry
they're
Crews
going
was on that.
exactly.
Their
They're going through their
great grandfather kidnapped Pocahontas. That's
That's so crazy that he would even feel worth mentioning that to people.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, probably wasn't consensual.
I mean, according to Disney, it was.
I just hope he plays her in the next movie. I have to do it for my great-great-grandmother.
I mean, he is technically a part of the lineage.
Yeah.
You know, so it would make sense. It's a person playing the person that deserves the role, like lineage-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So,
damn. Well, good for him.
He's also related to Hulk.
Yeah,
that's why he played the Hulk. We had on the 6th, very next day, Kevin McCarthy elected as speaker.
Oh,
this one's not going to last too long, though.
I just saw that man's name in the news.
He got
good with this stuff.
So, oh man, so
wait, yeah, go for it.
When Kevin McCarthy became Speaker of the House, when Nancy Pelosi retired, the Republicans told him the only way we will vote you in as Speaker of the House is if you promise us to do these certain things. Some of them was like the less controversial things. I would say would be like we're not going to do a bill that says, hey, we're giving $200 million to education and $200 billion to Ukraine, and we're voting on it together. So then you can say, if you don't vote for this money for this foreign war, you're also voting against children. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so they're trying to get rid of stuff like that.
Okay.
But then it also included stuff like, hey, you need to drop all January 6th charges and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I think one of them might have been like a sending a subpoena to Hunter Biden might have been one of them.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So when he didn't do that, he continued to push sending money to Ukraine.
Is he related to the McCarthy that the McCarthyism
I don't
comes
know.
from?
It could be, but I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, once they realized that he wasn't going to keep their promises, the Republicans got rid of him.
Oh.
So that's why he's not Speaker of the House anymore, and he just said that he's going to retire at the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
So,
Damn.
But the funny
got
thing
ousted.
about
Spoil the fucking December
Yeah.
fact he was going to give us.
Sorry, man. The funny thing about that though is that last year
Plowed through that one.
when Nancy Pelosi when was up for re-election as Speaker of the House, there's this big thing where AOC and Ilhan Omar and like the Squad people, there's this idea that they would tell Nancy Pelosi, we're not going to give you our votes, which would prevent her from becoming Speaker, unless you put forward a Medicare for all bill.
It was a force the vote.
They
was
tried
the
to
name of
say
the
they were
movement.
going to, and then they never did it because then they didn't want Kevin McCarthy to become Speaker of the House.
Oh, wow.
And then he did anyway, and we never got universal health care. So
Damn.
It is such
and
a
it also
bummer.
showed that if they would have done that,
Yeah,
they
it
could
would
have
have
said,
worked.
hey, you haven't given us a vote on this yet. We're going to oust you from the speakership. But the Republicans did it for other shit. So
Damn.
It showed that they can do it. We're just a bunch of babies.
Yeah, we are.
political babies. Anyway,
And we're
happened
going to
on
vote for
January 7th?
Biden again.
I don't think we're going to get the chance.
That would be a good
Well, they
name in
just-
the death pool.
It should be there. But, I mean, they're trying to get rid of him for sure.
Yeah.
I know he's not Joe Biden, but Hunter Biden just got indicted on like 9 felonies.
No shit.
And it all has to do with his dealings with Ukraine that involved Joe Biden. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Joe Biden was vice president.
Yeah.
They're showing. I watch a lot of congressional hearings when I get stoned. So
Nice.
one of the things that they showed is that like Hunter Biden worked for this company in Ukraine.
It's like a electrical company or something.
Yeah,
right?
Burisma is what it's called. So Hunter Biden worked at this electrical company or whatever in Ukraine. He was on their board of directors. When Joe Biden was vice president during Obama, Hunter Biden was making $1 million a year
From this company.
Damn.
The next year when Trump became president, his salary was cut in half. The next year was cut half again to where, so he was only making money because he had influence.
Oh,
and then
Because
once
of
he
daddy.
lost his influence, immediately his pay went down.
damn.
Yeah, nepotism.
Yeah.
Isn't that what? Yeah, it's
A
pretty
little
much
bit, yeah.
what that is.
Anyway, sorry, that's a lot for just the first 6 days of the year.
Yeah. What's the next one we got?
Well, actually, it's the 8th.
Okay.
And it was when Brazil had their January 6th.
They had a January 6th.
Yeah, they stormed the Capitol. They had a whole wannabe, pretty much.
I think ours was probably the wannabe one because they got
True.
a new president and everything now.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
have,
feel like normally, America does the remakes of
Yeah.
what other countries do,
Yeah.
like
The
The
Office.
Office. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Brazil was like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's see what we can do.
And then we're on to February. There was nothing else exciting in all of January.
Oh, okay,
Good.
wow.
It was exciting first beginning, and then
Yeah.
we cooled down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all those, it's, Jeremy Renner, it was too much for us to just keep going through January. We're like, we got to slow it down this year.
Calm down,
Could have
guys.
stopped at Jeremy.
Wait. Pearl Jam could have stopped at Jeremy.
Yeah, they could have.
February 1st, Tom Brady retires.
Oh, thank God. What a
Yeah.
good day.
He threw in the towel.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of nice while it lasted, being a Bucks fan.
Because you're a Tampa Bay guy.
Yeah. So it was just like dating the coolest guy in school for a while.
Yeah.
Dating the coolest guy in school after he should have left 4 years ago.
Yeah, the big dummy.
Yeah.
He did a fake retirement last year, right?
The year before.
Yeah. Then he came back. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's because that's when he signed with Tampa.
Yeah.
Now, didn't
Tampa
he-
just turned him crazy, dude. He started partying real hard,
Yeah.
drinking and throwing the trophy off of boats and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think for him, it's like he probably could have honestly just kept going and just making all this money. But I bet like the fake retirement was like, oh shit, like that's what that feels like to like just stop.
Yeah.
And then he does the real retirement. I mean,
He's more prepared.
It's
yeah,
like
more
when a
prepared.
band does like a farewell tour and then they do one more and they're like, no, for real. We cannot tour
And then
again
they
after
get John
this.
Mayer to play the parts that their dead lead singer can't anymore.
yeah. And then Nikki Sixx relapsed, so Monica's gonna run it back.
Guess we got to
Ozzy
write a book
Osbourne.
now.
Yeah, no, sad to see Tommy Boy go. That was I mean, I'm not a big football guy, so I don't have as much hate towards him, but
Yeah.
it was
It's the end of an era.
it's the end of an era.
It is. Beef O'Brady. And then on the 12th, Kansas City won the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yuck.
On
Patty
the
Mahomes, dude.
Yeah.
I like all this stuff of him sounding just like Danny McBride.
Yeah, he does.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
he also kind of has the hair, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
he have
does,
like a
yeah.
curly
He's got the
mullet?
curls, yeah.
That's hot.
But it's okay for Danny McBride to sound like Danny McBride, but
Not the best quarterback
no,
in the world.
he can't
yeah.
sound like Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
That character is so funny, though.
Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. That's probably. I mean, it's probably the best comedy show. It's probably in my top 3.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Oh my god, you should. It
I've seen
holds up.
like episodes, but I haven't seen like from start to finish.
Okay.
But I do think he's so funny. Danny McBride's.
He's my favorite. Yeah, easily. Yeah, everything he puts out is like the best.
It's. I'm fascinated by anybody that can play somebody seriously. Like he's being serious. He's not being like Ace Ventura silly.
Yeah.
You know
Was
what
he
I
the
mean?
Bad guy in Pineapple Express?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
No, he was a drug dealer who
He was
kind
the
of helped.
drug dealer. Yeah.
And he gets in the fight.
Yeah.
That fight's so funny.
Yeah, he hits him with the bong, and he's like, "Oh, herpes."
But you're
And
right.
then-
He does do that. He does
Seth Rogen comes back at the very end, and
Yeah.
he's like beat up in the bathroom
yeah,
still.
that's right.
And He's
Yeah.
like, "Are you gonna be when you come back? Are you gonna be a dung beetle, or are you gonna be an anal bead?" And he's like, "Whoa, who's anal beads?"
Yeah.
He's like, "My anal beads." I love
that movie's so good.
Are you gonna be anal beads, or are you gonna be a dragon?
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. And then they have that montage of getting all geared up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, we should round this off.
Give us
Right?
give us like
The end of we
or
can end
three-
February.
give us some June. April, June.
You want to move forward
April, May, June.
that far forward? Let's finish February.
Okay, let's finish February.
Let's finish. So February, Weinstein is sentenced.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. It took a while.
yeah.
Big. That was a big month for retirements, huh?
A lot of the key players now out of the game. A lot of contracts.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is weird now.
Not
that
for
when you
movies, it's not good.
Yes. That is what's weird though, is that you watch these old movies and it's like Weinstein Productions.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Miramax on everything.
You're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Almost every movie.
Yeah.
Every
it's-
great movie.
Yeah.
And the amount of compilations of just women thanking him, it's so insane.
Oh yeah, that's just that's I know.
Those specific, it is wild because he was like the poster child of like that movement.
I saw one of Michelle Obama had him at like some kind of event, and she was like, you could tell in her face, because they all knew, you know what I mean? Everyone that was around him knew who he was.
Sure.
And you could just tell, like looking back what we know now to where they were at this time, you could tell in her face when she was like praising him, that she was like, in her head, she was probably like, I fucking hate this. Which is even more disgusting, I feel like.
Yeah,
But-
that's
Or makes her more human. That you can see how like she's not in a favor.
No,
of
because you're
this.
still selling out. You're still playing the game.
Hey, we all are.
We're all playing the game, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michelle.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then on the 26th, the Dilbert creator came out with
very
some
racist.
advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Dilbert the comic? Dilbert,
like a
it's like
comic
the guy in Office, and he wears like a tie that goes all the way up and like curves.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
The creator of that very wholesome comic is very racist.
He came out in 2023 suggesting we should all separate.
Yeah. Immediately.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, hey, look, black people don't like us.
We just can't live with them. That's what he said.
That's really what he.
we don't get along with them or something.
That's crazy. Wow.
It almost is. This almost feels like a walk back through all the subjects we talked about too.
Yeah,
Like,
almost.
It's a trip down memory lane.
and then the final event of February was that the FBI admitted it was a lab leak from the Wuhan lab.
Oh wow, yeah.
Should I have not said that into a microphone?
No, you just reminded me of something that I heard Robert Kennedy Jr. say.
Oh, what?
He said that Fauci was. No,
I did like last night when you roasted Will.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
And he does talk exactly like that.
yeah.
It was perfect.
Jake did. I said thank you for. Anyway, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said that Fauci has been in charge of the Pentagon's bioweapons program since 2003.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you remember they put out a video of like him, and it was like a biopic?
Which
like
one?
It was on you. It was like, I think it was just on YouTube. It was like the man, the myth, the legend
Fauci?
kind of shit. Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think that's when they took off the dislike button.
Probably.
That like it was that same video that they were like, look, this has been the most downvoted thing that's ever been put out.
Do you know
on
how he
YouTube.
originally got famous? Like what made
Fauci?
Fauci famous? Yeah. So in the 80s.
Oh,
But
for
Fauci
sure.
famous does sound like a specific
famous,
time
yeah.
of famous.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like, yeah, dude, he got Fauci famous.
So it's pretty easy what it would be. So in the 80s when AIDS was a big thing, right? Fauci took, was it a cancer medication?
Oh, I don't know.
He took like a cancer, he promoted a cancer medication that was killing people and
Didn't work.
And said that this will cure AIDS. This will fix the AIDS epidemic.
Well.
And like millions of people died because of it. And then 30 years later, we were like, let's put this guy in charge of another pandemic.
You know,
Yeah.
he was boys with Dr. Drew. Him and Dr.
Really?
Drew. Yeah, Fauci's the one that told Dr. Drew to start the sex talk on
I don't like that.
VH1.
well, like the radio show, the Love Line with
Love Line,
Dr.
yeah.
Drew. It was because he wanted to educate people like on sex stuff. It was during the AIDS.
You're telling me Fauci fucks.
He fucks, dude.
I'm so over
Foxy.
Dr. Drew.
Yeah, same.
Dude,
Really?
I'm just not into like cool doctors.
Yeah.
And the way he does it too, like him coming on like comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
He
he's
does-
like, yeah, I'm just kicking it with the boys.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
dude,
don't
you're a
need
fucking
Dr. Drew
dork.
on Legion of Skanks. I don't need
No,
that.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking
Yeah.
about. Is
He-
like, I'm
he
just like,
does-
stop, dude.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of like the sex version of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where he's like the cool nerd and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm just hanging out.
I don't
I'm
know
here
if
to
I'd call
chop
Neil
it up.
deGrasse Tyson cool.
You don't think he's cool?
No, not at all.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
He's a bit
square.
of a- yeah.
But he's like square cool.
He goes on. I guess he goes on the cool shows.
Right, like
Yeah.
He's
they-
done Rogan and Flagrant and
Yeah.
all them shows, dude.
But that's also but Neil deGrasse Tyson's one of those guys though that he goes, so in space there's this hole and he goes into these details and you're like, okay, I just can't prove you wrong on this.
Yeah,
like,
right,
You're just
yeah.
saying this stuff that
Yeah.
like I can't, and it's like, but then they'll ask him like a simple question like, you think aliens are real or whatever, and he goes, well, and then he goes on a long fucking rant. It's like,
You don't
Yeah.
know.
you don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, who's his employer?
I don't know. He probably works at a university or something.
Yeah, he probably does.
I feel like he gets paid from TV though.
Yeah.
True. That's how
You get-
dumb I am. I'd go up to Neil deGrasse Tyson and be like, do you even have a fucking job?
Who
Like,
have you ever beat?
Yeah, yes.
Let me speak to the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Drew, I did watch when he did Celebrity Rehab, though.
Yeah.
Steven Adler.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Loveline. I thought it was a cool radio show to listen to.
Yeah.
Of like driving around, smoking weed, and
That's
just
cool. Yeah. I've never listened to it.
listening to dirty stuff.
Who knows? Maybe I'd beat off to it or something.
Oh, dude. Well, girls would call in and be like, "I fucked like my dad. What do I do?"
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
No.
It wasn't a good time.
Yeah, that's not beat off
Yeah,
material.
nah.
Well,
To some people.
yeah. Have you been on the internet?
Yeah.
True.
All right, we should round this off.
Hell yeah.
We've done. I wish I could keep going. We can't get to June.
You can't
Today.
You can't. Okay.
What I think is we'll splice them all through and have all the different people commenting on our year.
All right.
The Denver comedy scene reviews 2023.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So you got January and February. You're marking us off.
Dude, yeah. You're welcome.
Perfect. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Just follow me on Instagram, Austin_Black.
Cool.
And yeah, if you are listening to this and you like comic books, buy my comic book.
The janitor? Is it just the janitor?
The Janitor, yes.
Comic Wellspring?
Comics Wellspring, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have a bookstore, yeah.
Cool. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks
Hell
for
yeah.
coming, dude.
Yeah.
Every Saturday, Howie's Ralston Lounge open mic starts at 9. I got shows there too, second and fourth Saturday of the month. Let's see. January 13th, Elud Stribling's going to be headlining. January 27th, I got Morgan Gallo headlining. Who's Riffin' Who? January something. Yeah. Come to Howie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to Follow us on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Recreational Outrage on TikTok.
We're out there.
Yeah.
And then just Slaughterhouse Studios. Give us a follow. And somebody commented, I am obsessed with your comment, and the name of the person was free likes on YouTube.
I saw that.
So I'm probably crushing it.
I posted a TikTok on our Recreational Outrage TikTok today of Brandon Patrick naming all the wrestlers that had to be gangsters because of Vince McMahon.
Did you know that
I saw
every
that clip, yeah.
Yeah, and then this person
That is true.
I had
yeah,
no
it is
clue.
true, but this guy just put a list of every single black wrestler there's ever been and said all of them haven't been in gangs. That was the
Oh, so
comment.
somebody did prove us wrong.
Yeah, they were all in gangs.
Oh.
Yeah. I was say because even if it's not like an external thing, they
Yeah.
always make them do like
They're still
they
doing
always make the
super
wrestler do something
stereotypical
crazy.
stuff.
Yeah.
Who were the dudes that used to wear like jerseys?
John Cena.
Oh, that was. Are you talking about?
It was like
Umaga?
two black dudes.
Oh, you're talking about yeah, Umaga's brothers.
Umaga and his
Yeah,
bro. used to
two-time.
wear-
Is that what they're called? Two-time?
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
big
I was
Samoan guys.
I was watching a like a Royal Rumble with them in it.
Yeah.
So good.
And then,
Those guys
there's
are-
also the
There's a
worst
ro-
one. The most stereotypical one is JTG and
Right. Primetime players.
yeah.
One of them passed away, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
drowned,
Last year.
Rest in prime.
That was good. I think it's a perfect way to end.
Hell yeah. Thank you again, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank
guys are fun, man.
Fuck it, thank
I'm
you.
glad.
Hell yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Sweet. Good stuff, fellas.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah, man. You guys are good at keeping it moving.
Outrage.